Good evening, people of the internet. I am in the new recording place, studio, living room that's very echoey. It is really loud in here. Soon it won't be, but now it is. Today, we are watching Tales from the Crypt. This is actually a really well done episode, and I think it is a masterclass on how to do tension properly within some form of either drama or this program popped up in front of me and okay, I'm still recording, we're good. Drama and horror. And man, there's some scenes in here that I play almost in their entirety because of how good they are. I could not bring myself to break it up more. So this video will get copyrighted. So there's probably not going to be too many of you that even get a notification for this, unfortunately. But It has to be seen. So I do suggest that you go watch the original episode, and I'll see you at the end. I think that's the one I'm on. All right.
Hello, party animals. Are you ready to bop till you drop? Dead, that is. Tonight, I've chosen a fiendish little tale from my hold of moldy oldies. We've been invited to an anniversary celebration of holy deadlock. You know, to love and to perish, for richer, for horror, in sickness and in stealth, till death do us part. This is one anniversary the husband will never forget.
What is the lowest a group of or a gathering of people could be considered a crowd? I would say like 10. I love that door. It's a really cool door. The microphone's closer than usual, so I don't know what it needs to be set at. I'm gonna turn the gain down just a bit. There.
Where have you been?
Oh, I recognize him.
Shopping, just like I told you. And Alan insisted on buying me this new coat. What do you think?
It's a nice coat. Looks like a robe.
You said you'd be 1 hour. 2 at the most.
Sure don't. I didn't think you'd be this upset about it.
I'm not upset. I'm sure you had a lot of catching up to do. I'm sure you would have been much happier to come out here alone.
Richard, now don't be ridiculous. Alan is your friend. He was the best man at our wedding.
That was 10 years ago. How many times have we seen him? Once? Twice since then?
It's our anniversary.
I know. I'm celebrating. Alone.
Oh, I mean, like, it's your anniversary and you're hanging out with someone else?
Don't start, okay?
It belittles me.
You belittle yourself.
You belittle yourself? Yeah, he is. He is definitely the ruler of his own downfall. I know there's a different saying that kind of goes that way, but I can't remember what that is, so I'm going to stick with that one. But he is the number one reason why he is the way he's feeling. The number one reason. There's still a number two reason, and that's everything that's happening around him is just bolstering his ideas of what's happening, right? Well, we'll get into that later. Trust me. It's we're starting at like the top of Mount St. Helens, and we just started, so we just tripped, and we're gonna fall all the way down into the Marianas Trench. Trust me.
He's rubbing my face in his success. Can't you see that?
All I see is an old friend who loves us and wants to see us happy. This trip is his anniversary present to us, and I don't want you to ruin it for him.
Oh, I see.
I love you so goddamn much. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose you.
You're not gonna lose me, Richard. You're never gonna lose me. Not now, not ever.
But you're the only thing I have that's any good.
I almost wonder, like there's these things on the side of our head, and like it's really effective to use them sometimes. What's it called? It's like listening? I think it's called listening, huh? Yeah, I wonder if he should fucking listen to her. You know? Like, actually hear her. Like, what is she saying? What is she really... Oh, she's saying... Okay. All right, cool. Yeah. Maybe trust her, too. Trust, maybe, in your brain up there. I don't know. 2 major problems. I guess that means 4. 4 major problems so far. Cock block.
Richard.
Don't answer it.
It's probably Alan. I told him to call.
Let it ring, Della.
Just...
Let it ring.
Hello?
Yeah, like...
Hi.
Lady, like...
Yeah.
Ooh, man.
It wasn't the right time.
What did she say? It wasn't the right time? I don't know what that means. Oh. Oh, come on. This music kind of reminds me of Broken Arrow a little bit. That's a great movie if you haven't seen it. It's kind of like a semi-war movie. Really, really well done, actually. I think it's very underrated.
I really do. All the money, all the success, it doesn't mean anything when you're alone.
But you've got everything a girl could want.
Like what? Name 3 things. On second thought, name 1.
Try money.
That's true, Richard. I've been very lucky. But you know what? I've always regretted never trying harder to steal Della away from you. Just kidding, Richard. Come on, you know that.
What kind of laugh was that? I feel like something nefarious is brewing.
Oh, this is wonderful, Alan. This is really something.
Put those 2 in the main bedroom, and I'll take mine to the cabin. Did those packages I had sent from the mainland arrive?
Si, senor. They arrived this morning.
Good. Then we're all set.
What packages?
Supplies, food, booze, drugs. I'm gonna give you an anniversary you'll never forget.
And this is an anniversary that no one will ever forget. Yeah. Not in a good way either.
Stella. Oh yes, the one with the bazookas. But we hardly talk. I think.
I mean, he is kind of just making himself a loner, you know. He's not really engaging in the conversation at all, which is making him more of the outcast.
Oh well. After you married Richard and broke my heart, I would celebrate until graduation.
Richard, do you want to play?
No, thanks.
The old life ends, and the new one begins.
It's just been so hard not telling him.
It'll be all over tomorrow. He'll know. Are you cold?
Yeah, a little.
Want to go inside?
It'll be better before he wakes up. He hasn't been sleeping well lately.
Yeah, I can't help but think, like, I wonder if it's because you're making it so goddamn shady. You can have surprise parties and shit like that. You don't have to make it so nefarious. You just, like, ignore even the thought of it. Like, you don't have to be secretive, especially like when you're around the person, right? You're not supposed to be secretive around them, because then they get into their head. Then they're like, "Well, fuck, what the fuck are they? Is it about me? Like, what the fuck?" Then it just snowballs, right? Like, this whole episode is about wallowing in self-pity and how it snowballs into giant snowballs that eventually crash and kill everybody. That's some kind of snowball. I think that's a red herring. I think he doesn't have enough information to... He's going to extrapolate that she's going to cheat, of course, but I don't think there's enough information to go on. I would need more information.
we got here? Doing a little shopping, Alan.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be Alan's room. It's a little hard to tell in the footage, but I think that's supposed to be Alan's room. And so he finds lingerie for his wife in Alan's room, which, I mean, yeah, that would set off alarm bells. What the fuck else would that do? That would only set off alarm bells. It's kind of hard not to understand where he's coming from, because all of the hints and cues that he's been given are ones that lead to the assumption of nefarious activities, cheating and whatnot. As we learn a little bit later, his life is not going the best right now. So the only things in his head are terrible thoughts. And everything that's happening around him is just escalating those thoughts within his head. And it's just building up too much, man.
The senora asked me to watch over you.
Just bet she did.
Where you go?
The other cabin. You got a problem with that?
No problem with me, but the senora asked me to keep you out.
Just beautiful. They really had it planned. Real piece of work.
Please, senor. I'm just doing my job.
Job. How much did they pay you to do this job?
I am so excited. I can hardly... Richard, you're up. We've been waiting for
That guy's
you.
crazy. I just can't take it anymore.
Happy anniversary, baby.
Where were you? Shopping?
No, you aren't up yet, so we thought we'd take a walk.
It's so beautiful here, Richard. It's like a dream.
The nightmare starts again Monday morning, doesn't it? But you aren't going to be here, are you, baby?
Richard, please. Now, don't start. Not today.
Why not? It's what I do. It's what I'm good at. Did Della tell you I'm bartending at that dive on Speedway we used to drink at?
I thought you were selling insurance. You're kidding, right?
I don't lie, Alan. Do I?
Why didn't you tell me, Della?
Probably because she was ashamed.
That's not true. I didn't tell him because I know it's only temporary.
Those temporaries last a long time. You snooze, you lose. Right, amigo?
Look, I'm sorry, Richard. I didn't know.
Don't be sorry. It's a job. Just like the one you gave Alvarez.
Yeah, I kept that whole scene in because, man, the acting in that scene is just really fucking good. Everyone is really natural. Nothing seems too forced. And this is like the 90s when some things were still pretty theatrical and people could like push too much and like make it look like they're angry or whatnot. But I mean, when you're looking at these people, it's very close to real interactions, which is really nice, especially to see from back then. Back then.
You know, if it hadn't been for your generosity, Dell and I'd be curled up right now in some cheap motel in Tucson working on that kid again. The well's run dry. Hasn't it, baby?
Richard, please don't do this. You promised.
No, you promised! Till death do us part. You can remember that bit, do you, baby? Do you?
You are an incredible asshole, Richard.
I'm the asshole! You're the one who's fucking my wife!
Yeah, just damn, dude. I don't want to skip a whole lot. Like I said at the beginning, I don't want to skip a whole lot here. But the the directions, the acting, the ambiance, the tension that's starting to build, like really ramp up now. Man, it's just so good. Everything that's being done is just like that close to being perfect. Maybe there's a couple things they could do and touch up here and around there. But, you know, some of those things they might not have done back then, or maybe not have the camera equipment to do, or just experience of the entirety of film. You know, I hadn't discovered those things yet, maybe. But this is really pulling off a lot of stuff that I think films are missing nowadays. And tension being one of those. And this is the poster child for tension. Oof.
Richard! Richard, are you here? Richard! Oh, there you are. Come on, Richard. Della's waiting. We have a surprise.
I love surprises. Where are we going?
My cabin.
Alan! Come here. Come here. I have a surprise for you, too. Been practicing. See?
What the fuck are you doing with that?
Oh, thinking about using it. On you. Surprise!
That's not funny. The thing is loaded.
I know, I loaded it. How was she, Alan? She as good as she was 10 years ago? Was she as good as Donna Costello?
Yeah. Do I even have to say it anymore? Tension, dude. This is a fucking masterclass on tension. It is chef's kiss.
You're out of your fucking mind.
And your dead friend. Alan, you're bleeding.
Alan? Richard?
All right. Let me just tell you that you might be expecting the ending. Yes, I was expecting it too. But you're not ready for it. You might be. You might be. You might be. You might be. But you're not. Not even close.
What are you two still doing in here? Alan? Richard? Oh, don't do that. You scared me. Why are you wearing my coat?
Wow, he is
What do you think?
just lost it.
Where's Alan?
Alan? He's hanging around here somewhere. Della? Open the door, Della. I want you, baby. I want you real bad. I got something for you. An anniversary present. Come on out and see what it is. Oh, it's beautiful.
Open the door. And I'll give it to you. I know you've been saving it for Alan. But you know what? I want you to wear it for me. You fucking whore! Stella! You slut! Fucking whore! Stella! You cocksucking bitch! Come here and get your present, baby.
Who the fuck directed this? Oh. Yeah, because this is fucking great.
Do these turn Alan on? Do they, bitch?
Wow. That is how it's done. Holy shit. That was really well done.
Come on, baby. Let's go to Alan's cabin and work on that kid again.
Damn.
That's what I call dragging your wife to a party. I guess Richard was the guest of horror after all. Just goes to show you what can happen when you let your imagination run away with you. Here's to your bad health. See you next time, boys and ghouls.
Wow. Damn. Damn, even the when he drops her body, man. Wow, that was fuck. That was really good. Shit. God damn, that was a great one. Yeah, so I kept most of the end in there. Just like I said, I couldn't cut it up because it wouldn't flow right. But to really understand the episode and see what I'm talking about, the tension, you really need to allow yourself to be immersed, engulfed in the tension that is building. To hopefully see at least what I'm seeing. I don't know, it could just be me. That is a possibility too. These, of course, are just my opinions. They are not facts. I'm not trying to label them as such. Man, the tension towards the end, the irony when he opens the door and it's a surprise party for him and he's going to be a dad. The irony is just, wow, dude. It really hits you hard. And then I think the end, the last little bit that we see before it switches back to the Crypt Keeper is him dropping her limp body on the ground, and there's no like big scary crash like metal pipe sounds, you know, that kind of shit, right? It's just the sound of a body hitting the ground, and that's perfect. That's what it needs to be. I feel like a lot of horror movies nowadays don't allow us to sit and wallow in the filth and disturbing nature of what horror really is. Right? Horror is the worst aspects of our civilization or our minds or, whatever. That's why I feel like the choking that they did in this, no music was happening. Maybe like background noises from the forest, but they kept those in. And you don't even really process any of that anyways, because you just hear someone's life being choked out of them. And it just puts you in that. And you have to be engulfed in it when you're watching the scene. It doesn't let you escape that reality, the twisted reality that is. We fucking need more of that. If horror movies really delved into how sick they really are, rather than making spectacles of themselves, making them big, making them jump scary. Any jump scary movies are fine, because those are fun to go to friends with and listen to the crowd freak out, and you're like, fucking idiots. The movies that make you sit back and go, holy fucking shit, that fucked me up. Those are my favorite kind of movies. Maybe I'm just a little fucked up in the head, but I feel the more realistic they are, usually the better. So, well, that was a very cheery episode. So, I hope you have a lovely day, night, or evening, whatever time it has to be, wherever you are. I'll see you next time.